Look where they started. Demon time used to be humble as ever. I lost friends, but that's what come with it.
Hey everybody, it's Kitty, and we are back for another episode of Hustle Season. We have a special guest in the building. Announce to the people who you are and what you got going on.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? I go by the name of IAmCk. I do music. Call myself a little artist, you know, so it's good to be here, though.
Yeah, it's good to have you.
It's good to be here.
And you know, I didn't know you was from my city.
Yeah. I'm from the Falls. Yep.
How do I not know you?
I don't know. I'm not a limelight person.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
okay.
I be chilling. I be in a cut. You know.
Yeah, because when
music.
I saw you on a couple performances, like when I found out you won the showcase for Miss Boss Lady.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're like, oh, he's from the Falls. And I'm like, no, he not. And they're like, yes, he is. And I'm like, so, you know, I start researching people and stuff. So I'm like, oh my God, he is from the Falls. Oh my God. So yeah, that's pretty dope. So it's nice to see you on the Buffalo scene, you know, getting your name out there and everything like that. So that's fire.
Try to tap in everywhere.
Yeah. So when did you start doing music?
See, I've been writing music a lot, like for a long time now, for real. So I probably wrote my first song when I was like 10, maybe 10, 11, 12, somewhere around there. But I ain't really like, it was just stuff I'll do as like a, I don't even know.
Like a outlet.
Like an outlet. I was like a shy kid, you know what I mean? So I used to just write down. I used to write stories, everything. Like, so it was kind of easy once, like, I was like, you know what, I'm about to sit down and make a song, see how it come out. Yeah. So I was like, all right. So that been like a hobby of mine, like a little side hobby of mine since I was 10. For real.
Okay. And then you decided to manifest yourself into a great artist, a great performer. So shout out to you for that. So yeah, like I said, I peeped you from your performances or everything or whatever, and even the last showcase that you did, was it the Rick Hyde was your last one, or did you do the showcase?
I did one last week too.
You did the one last week, the infamous last week showcase. Okay. So you doing like a couple of them?
So I kind of took a break from it, from like the music stuff for a little bit, just cause like, you know, life be going on. So So I'm like, shout out to my dad. You know what I mean? He always makes sure he gonna look out if he see me little showcase or anything. Yeah. He be like, yo, go do this. Like, try to do that. Try to do this. So he making sure to keep me in the loop. Like even that last one, I like the Boss Lady one. I wasn't even gonna do that one. Yeah. I didn't even know about it. None of that.
How it turned out for you.
Yeah, my dad found it for me. I was like, you know what? I guess. Like,
That's
I'll go do it. Yeah.
No, it's good to have people in your corner. I was just talking to somebody about this. It's good to have people in your corner that can push you, because sometimes, like, we can do a lot for ourselves, but sometimes just having that extra voice or that person that push you a little further and motivate you or something, it is needed.
Yeah, it is. It is definitely needed, because it's like sometimes you might get in that little funk, you know what I mean? Like that little funk where you like, it's going, but is anybody seeing me? Like, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Like, should I try something else? Like, right. But I'm blessed enough to have like a lot of people in my corner though. So
that's fire.
They always keep me on my toes. So I'm definitely blessed for that.
That's fire. So when you won the showcase or whatever, did that give you an extra push mentally? Like, were you like, oh yeah?
Yeah, no, it definitely did, because it's like going from before that, I probably couldn't even tell you the last time I went on stage. Like probably like a year ago maybe. So it's like, okay, if I could just get up and go do that showcase with all them other great artists, by the way, you know what I mean? Yeah. And like come out and win it. It's like, all right, like come on now. That's fine. You gotta lock in. So like it definitely gave me like a little boost for my mental, for sure.
Yeah, I've seen you a lot more since. You know what I mean? So that's good. It's good to take these type of things and push yourself. Utilize the crowd, like what the networking that you did. I'm pretty sure you met a lot of people that you have not met before. So like that's great. So it's always good to network, put yourself out there. And you said you call yourself an artist. Did you mean music or did you mean
music wise? Yeah.
Oh, okay. You is an artist. Don't be saying it like that.
Yeah, nah. Music wise, definitely music wise.
Yeah, be confident in your craft. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I was talking about. You know, you won over like anybody that could have won that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
sure.
no matter what, who thinks it's big and who thinks it's small or who thinks whatever about it, it's an accomplishment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It could have been other people who got that, but it was you. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So shout out to you.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Do you have any like music projects that you're working on right now?
Yeah, so right now I'm in the process of like working on the EP. So all my songs is basically done. What I'm doing now is just videos. So I'm trying to get like 4 videos done. I'm in the process of getting 4 videos done now. So with all them done, I'm just drop back to back to back.
Okay,
So,
and do you have a name for this EP yet?
I ain't come out with a name with it yet. I'm still thinking. I'm still thinking about
It's okay.
it. I'm still
Take
thinking
your
about
time.
it. Yeah.
Take
But it's
your
definitely
time. You definitely wanna get you a name that's relevant to what's going on in that.
Yeah,
EP,
not for
what I
sure.
mean? Like a lot of people like they'll do their EP and they may be going through something or they may be more in a motivational stage or anything like that. So
Yeah, like my last 2. Well, the first EP I dropped 2 years ago was called Friendly Neighborhood Dropout. So it's kind of a story behind it because like I was in college, you know what I mean, playing football and stuff. Stopped doing that, so it's like, all right, what I'm about to do next. So when I was done with college, that's when I really started taking the music stuff serious for real. So Friendly Neighborhood Dropout is like, okay, like I dropped out of college.
Yeah.
So now let's see what's the next step of my life I'm about to take. So
I like that.
I decided to be music. So I'm definitely happy. It's going the direction it's going right now. You know, I'm staying humble, staying positive, and just, you know, being patient.
Yeah, so that's fire. So have you like met like people like that? Like are you expecting to collab with anybody? Like have you talked about any features with anybody?
I mean, yeah. I did a couple songs with a couple people actually. My boy Daryl. I just did a little song with him. He about to be dropping an EP soon too.
Okay.
So be on the lookout for that. Anybody really. Like I'm not one of them people that's funny about doing music with nobody else. Like I'm still getting my name out there. So if we gonna do a song together, I'm all for it. Like somebody asked me the last time at one of my showcases, like, "Oh, yo, how much you charge for a feature?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm not about to charge you for no feature."
I'd have been
like,
500.
Not like right now.
Don't ask me now. Don't ask me because. Now, if you be like, can I do a feature? We can talk. But if you say how much, I'm going to think of a number. I ain't going to lie. But shout out to you.
Nah, me just being me, though. It's like, don't
listen to me. Look. No, but shout out to you. Like, being humble is very a very big thing. And like I said, you know, when you're building yourself, sometimes you may have to do a few features for free. Sometimes you may have to do a few shows for free or whatever, but just think of the bigger picture of it. Like you're putting your name out there, you putting your presence out there, you putting your music out there. People need to know who you are before they can even think about investing in you. You know what I'm saying? Sure. And then next thing you know, you'll have this person hitting you up like, hey, I got this going on. Hey, I got that going on. And you can make the decision, depending on where you at in life, on if you're going to do that for free or not. You know what I'm saying? Once time goes on. But yeah, definitely expand your horizons. Like I say to everybody, put yourself in these rooms that is going to open up bigger rooms for you.
That's what I try to do.
Yeah. Like even with like you doing the Rick Hyatt showcase, the BSF showcase, that was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Like win or lose, like you still put yourself in front of people that had never saw you perform, and that could possibly be like, yo, who is that IAmCk dude? And that was me. Myself. That was me one day. I was like, who's that IAmCk? And that's when somebody was like, he from the Falls. And I was like, no, he ain't.
Now, that's what I pride myself on, though. Like anytime I go somewhere and do these showcases, like I try to at least run into at least 4 new people I never met before. You know what I mean? Because like you said, it's I walk in there and I get on stage, everybody looking like, yo, who that? Like, who's IAmCk? Like, oh, I never seen him before. As soon as I get off the stage, though, like I know my music gonna speak for itself. You know what I mean? So as soon as I get off the stage, I'm trying to go shake hands with everybody. You know what I mean? Introduce myself. Like, yo, follow me on Instagram. Know what I mean? Get interchanging social medias and stuff. At the end of the day, like you said, I gotta put myself out there. I gotta try to put myself in these rooms I've never been in before. You know what I mean? So, and you never know who you're gonna meet at the end of the day.
And don't be afraid to invest. Like investing, when people think about investing, they think about, I need all of this money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you don't. You can like just the smallest investment, $20 to go to just be in this crowd. $40, $50 to do this, to do that. Everything adds up. Like all of that is investing. Like I found myself like even with my podcast, like I got bills and I got kids at home. You know what I'm saying? So like I can't fully put like every dollar into my craft the way that I want to. I still got to pay my bills. I still got to get my daughter, you know, her pull-ups, things like that. Right. So like sometimes I'll be like, okay, like the week will come up and I'll be like, okay, what can I do this week? What extra money do I got? Okay, I only got this amount. All right, I can go to this event. Oh, next week I might have a little more. Okay, now I'm gonna record my episode because I got a little more to spend on studio time and things like that. So just never, you don't have to think about like investing being like a huge monetary, like, you know, you got to throw a couple $100 here and there. Eventually you may want to, depending on the opportunity. But just like, it's just really important, especially like when you're new on the scene. You got to push, you got to make them feel you. Yeah. You got to make them see you. Like it's so many people that rap and that sing and that do music. What makes you stand out from everybody else? Like what your music can be different to you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to do the extra. You got to do the content creation. And some of this stuff don't even cost. Yeah. You know what I mean? Those videos that I do, like post on my social media and stuff like that, I do those videos. Yeah. I don't pay nobody to do those. I pay Steven to do my hustle season video. Because I can't do that. But anything that I can do, like anything that you can utilize, like content, put your name out there. That's what people do. Like that's how I met a lot of artists that I know today. Yeah. By them, like King VVS and K Pistol and all of them. I seen them a lot. Right. Like I seen this content, that content. They was here, there. And I'm like, yo, who is these dudes? You know what I'm saying? Got connected, saw them grow, and look at K Pistol now. He's like doing great things. Like, shout out to him. And you know, it's just wonderful to just see like the process. Like it was just like I was doing an interview with Jay Skis. It's just like what he said. Don't skip the process. Yeah. Like a lot of people are entitled to feel like they stuff is supposed to come to them as soon as they drop a song. Right. It don't come that fast. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like that's what I'm still doing too. Is like you gotta fall in love with the process just as much as you're gonna fall in love with what comes after you grinding. You getting out that grind mode, and you might be at where you want to be, but before you do all that, you gotta fall in love with the build up to it too. Right. So that's where I'm at right now. Is like I'm just falling in love with the whole process. So it's like I want to see every step. I want to experience every single step before I make it to the top. You know what I mean?
And the process is wonderful. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It definitely is.
Even though it's going to be some days where you're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I can't tell you how many times I was in my bed. Like, I hope Steven cancel today. Like when he canceled last week, and I'm like, yes. You don't know how much you saved me, bruh. But yeah, like you know what I mean. Like sometimes you may get into that funk. You know what I'm saying? Like it comes, but you know, shake yourself off. Yeah. You know what I mean, and keep pushing. You know what I mean. So that's pretty dope that you are putting yourself out there. Yeah. You got somebody by your side to help you. Help push, like appreciate that too. Yeah, I
definitely appreciate
I had some really crappy people that I tried to bring into my vision. Yeah. And, you know, you gotta have the right people. You know, some definitely people will hold you back. And don't let nobody hold you back. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Like, so what do you have any like other motivations, like anything that inspires you or anybody? Like I know you said your dad, like
I mean my whole family, my mom too, you know what I mean? I'm very family orientated, you know what I mean? So my whole family motivated me. Like, that's fine. I want to be able to buy my mom a house one day, you know what I mean? Without them having to work ever again in their life. You know what I mean? That's my motivation. My whole family, my sisters, everybody, cousins, you name it.
That's fine.
I want to not provide. I want to
be an asset to
I want to be everybody that to my guys too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anybody that I hold close to me, that's my motivation for being able to make them proud. Like, I don't care if I go to a show and there's 5 people in the crowd. As long as I'm 5 of my people, I feel like I'm on Madison Square Garden somewhere. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna show out just for them 5 people right there. You know what I mean? So they always my motivation.
Yeah, and that's how you supposed to feel. You know what I'm saying? So is there anything like what do you have anything coming up? Like, are you doing the Halloween showcase or
Nah, I'm doing the November 10th. It's another boss lady. She doing another showcase thing.
Okay.
November 10th at the Golden Nugget.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be there. That's a Sunday. Make sure I come out there. You know what I mean? If y'all not doing nothing on that Sunday, come on and see some great music.
Yeah, I'm gonna come out for you.
Yeah, all right. Bring everybody else for me too. Yeah.
No shade.
Bring everybody else for me
but
too.
yeah, I'm gonna definitely pop out to that because you know, regardless of who throwing that, I'm gonna still support. I like to support the artists and everything like that. So I
love all the support.
What do you do? Like, do you have like any hobbies outside of music?
Yeah, like I played football all my life.
Yeah.
It's like growing up, like from 7 years old to like 22.
Really?
Yeah, I played football in college. So now I just like flag football. That's what I play now because like I'm old, so I ain't trying to put no equipment or nothing like that. So that's my hobby right there.
Look, I'm 23. look, don't tell nobody my real age. No.
Yeah, but that's one of my hobbies still. I also coach. I'm a high school football coach too. So I try to stay busy. Honestly, I try to stay busy for real as much as I can.
I have like an ADHD to being busy. Like what I mean by that is if I'm not busy, I be feeling like something wrong. Yeah, like
it's like if I'm not doing something, I'll just be like,
dang.
I'd be like, dang, some off.
Right.
Like, I'm not used to being like lackadaisical. Like I'm not used to just being chilling. Like I'm always on the go. Like I said, I was a college athlete. You know what I mean? So if you always on the go. Like you don't even got no time for yourself for real, being an athlete in college. So
right.
So it's like that kind of also helped me like the process of like my discipline with music too. Like, cause like I know if I could lock in all them years of me playing football, I just think to my head like if I could really lock in with this music and like take it as serious as I did with sports growing up.
Yeah.
Like,
but that's how you gotta think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a commitment.
Yeah, no, it's definitely
like it's commitment and consistency.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what you do, like being in a sport and playing a sport for that long can prepare you for your next level. Right. You know what I mean? Everything that you do in life prepares you for the next level. For sure. So yeah, that's definitely fire. You know, like just take every experience in life and just apply it towards what you're doing right now.
Yep, and that's why I feel like it's like sometimes like before, like I said, I took a break for a little bit. Like I feel that committing. You know what I mean? So it's like, but now like I'm kind of like I'm ready for it. You know what I mean? It's like because you like it's like you on the fence about something. You ever be on the fence about something? Like okay, I could do this, but I know I could do it, but But it's like now like I know I could do it for real. So it's like let's go. I'm ready to go for the ride.
And you know, it's just like to bring up like I was talking to somebody and telling somebody how I wanted to do music. Like I do want to do music. But like I'm like, just like So I'm like, but you know what? And then people be like, well, you do a podcast, you talk to everybody all the time, you do interviews, you do this, you do that. So how was you nervous to do music? And I'm like, it's different. Yeah, like,
that's how I was at first too. I was super nervous. Like
I feel like when I start doing, like if I do start doing music, it's gonna take me a minute to like do performances.
Yeah, hey.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like
as somebody. As an artist, like I definitely feel you on that one. Like, I was nervous too. Like I said, I've been writing songs since I was like 10 years old, but it's like damn, like y'all want me to drop some music for real? Like, y'all want everybody to hear. Like all my boys used to tell me like, yo, CK, you can rap for real, bro. Like, but I used to be like, nah, bro. Like I like writing, but like nah, bro, you can rap for real. Like so, you gotta start putting it out.
See, maybe I should start letting people hear mine, because I be in my kitchen by myself with mine.
Yeah.
But I don't tell nobody about nothing. I be like, oh my God, I'm so good, but maybe I'm not.
Man, when I say that's how I was at first, man, I ain't tell nobody. I was just in the vibe by myself. Then like, yo, you better start dropping that music. I'm like, all right, I guess.
Yeah.
So, I'm happy I did though, because like it kind of broke me out that shell I was in. Like I said, I was shy before.
Yeah.
So.
And like you said, it's an outlet.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I was going through a lot of stuff in life. Like when I was younger, I did like write poems and things like that. Like I was in poetry a lot, and like I did like a lot of theater arts and stuff like that. So like, you know, I've always been like in that lane.
Yeah.
And then like when I was going through like a really traumatizing situation when I moved to North Carolina, and the only thing I could think about was an outlet.
Yeah.
Like I feel so boxed in. You know what I mean? I feel like even though I would call my sister who was back here in Niagara Falls, like I would call her and like express myself about everything that I was going through.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't enough. You know what I mean? It wasn't like me letting it out for myself. It was just kind of like
you kind of was
venting, but not expressing myself fully.
Like leaning on somebody else to tell you how to feel rather than just like writing work though. I'll tell you that, writing work.
Yeah.
You feeling some type of way, you get to writing, that work for real.
And especially if you're a creative. Like if you're a creative, like what's your sign?
A Gemini.
I'm a Gemini. Oh my goodness! Look, I love Geminis.
That's why we vibing right now.
I get along with my best friend is a Gemini.
Yeah.
I get along with a lot of Geminis because we understand each other. Like,
that's a fact.
Like, cause we not just one. You can't just put us in one category.
And that's why I said earlier, like when I said I'm an artist, like I wasn't second guessing myself as an artist. It's like I know I'm an artist because like I don't like I won't call myself a rapper. You know what I mean? Like I would say, oh, somebody say you're a rapper. I'm like, nah, I'm an artist. Like I make music, so I can dip in everything. Like that's why I think my biggest like strength is like you said, my creativity. Like I can hear any beat and write to it.
That's fire. So you write, because I know people that don't write, and they'll just do music based on the beat and whatever comes to them. And then I know people who write, but they don't do their music like that. So do you do both, or are you more better as like on the writing?
So I'm more so a writer.
Okay.
Like I'm definitely more so a writer, but as I'm starting to take things more seriously, I'm trying to practice like being able to come up with something on the spot like that. So I try to do both. Like now in the beginning, I can only write. But like as I've been growing as an artist and growing as like a person, I try to like I'll just pull in the beat, go to the studio, pull in the beat, and just and then turn that into words, or I'll just start freestyling and see what I could do.
Yeah.
So I try to make myself uncomfortable.
Okay.
To see how much potential I have and where I can push myself to be better and be ready for anything. For real.
That's great. I mean, that's great to push yourself in. Put yourself in situations and like yourself before you put them in front of other people.
Right. No.
You know what I mean? That way you can practice that. You can dwell on that and figure out what works, what don't work. What can you tweak, what you got before you bring it to the forefront.
Yep.
And then, you release that final creative project.
Yeah. That also like when I make my music too, like I probably finish a song like in 15 minutes, but I won't go to the studio until like 2 weeks to record it because I got to make sure everything is good. Like I want to go to the studio and be able to lay it down and go to my next track. Like I don't like being in the studio just like not prepared. Like I don't know. Like you said, some people can go there and just hear a beat and freestyle or whatever, but I like to go there prepared. So that's why it takes me so long to go record that song after I probably done wrote it like 2 weeks ago.
Right. See, that's the same. Like I'm kind of like not a perfectionist per se, but when it comes to like a project that I'm doing, like my podcast or like my boutique, I will not put anything out unless I have everything that I need. Yeah. Do I got the right videographer? do I have the right dialogue? Do I have the right guests? What am I talking about today?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm not mentally there before I come to the studio, you best believe I'm canceling. Look, Steven, I got sick.
It's like being your biggest critic. You know what I mean?
And if I'm
like
going through something that day,
it's
a wrap.
Yep.
Like I'm definitely not doing anything.
All out of
so
whack.
it's just important to just be in your own niche.
Mm-hmm.
Like just figure out what works for you.
Mm-hmm.
Figure out what you need to mentally prepare and physically prepare for your next steps and everything like that, and you'll be good. You know what I mean? So you said your the next performance that you're doing is going to be November 10th.
November 10th, yep.
Okay, so tell people about that event, and are tickets still on sale for that?
The tickets is still on sale.
Now, do you sell tickets?
No.
Okay.
You gotta. I think you can get them at the door. You can go on Eventbrite or something. But November 10th at the Golden Nugget. That's a Sunday. So if y'all not doing nothing on that Sunday, make sure I come out and like I said, enjoy all the great artists out there.
So I don't know everybody that's performing, but I'm sure all the performers are great. Mm-hmm. And I'm going for IAmCk.
Yeah, and she bringing everybody else to come for me too. So.
And whoever else is there, if I come with you, I'm there for you too. But you know what I mean? Like, shout out to you in that event or whatever. And I'll be looking forward to the name of that EP that you're working on.
I'm gonna let you know. I'll let you know.
Take some time, figure out what you're going through in life, figure out where your music is taking you, and come up with like a nice name. Because you know that name is everything.
Yeah, that name definitely. Oh, that's to piggyback on that. Like I said, my first one was Friendly Neighborhood Dropout. Mm-hmm. That was my first EP, but my last EP I dropped was called Misunderstood.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
I feel that Team Gemini.
Like a whole wrap up. Like everybody done felt misunderstood before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I feel misunderstood a lot. You know, as a Gemini, a lot of people be trying to say Geminis are two-faced, and we're not. We are just like very misunderstood. We don't like to be put in a box. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Don't just.
Yeah, I understand you. They're not gonna understand that though, but I understand you when you say we don't want to just be put in a box.
Yeah, I don't like because you know what, like people
they don't understand this stuff.
Like an example is like people like when I started my podcast, like I got like depending on my guest is how my episode is gonna go. Like it might be like super motivational. It might be super informative. It just depends on my guest. And like a lot of like I still try to keep a professionalism and everything with me because it's my podcast and it's what I want to put out there. I'm like putting on like this is a platform for artists and entrepreneurs to put themselves out there, so it has to be positive. But when I'm not doing this podcast and I'm with my friends and stuff, okay. Look, I might not always sound the most motivational, you know what I mean? Like,
gotta be professional.
I might talk a little bit of junk, you know what I mean, and stuff like that.
Facts.
And that don't mean that I'm not motivational.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that I'm not who I am on the podcast. Mm-hmm. Like, I have a different personality when I'm around, like, my friends or loved ones and everything. Like, I'm more, like, I'm very goofy. Yeah.
I just had this, I swear, I just had this conversation with a coworker of mine probably, like, 2 days ago. She know how to do music, but she had seen some videos that I posted from my last performance, and she's like, CK, like, it's weird seeing you on stage like that. I said, what you mean? She said, because you always goofy. You always at work goofy, and, like, I just never seen that side of you, so it's like weird seeing you so serious. But she's like you actually good though. Like I'm like, what you thought about to be trash or something?
No, for real.
But she's like, nah. But your personality is goofy, so it's like it's weird seeing you serious, like in that element of who I am at that point. Because like I said, when I go on that stage, I'm a different person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's time to rap.
Yeah, like it's just the same with me. Like mine's is like the complete opposite though. Like people see me more behind the camera.
Yeah.
Professional or like dressed up and like super like sophisticated and stuff like that. People don't typically see that, like my goofy side or like my like I'm just like I got all different types. I ain't gonna lie. Like 1 minute I'm goofy, next minute I want to do like a Playboy pinup photo shoot. Next minute I want to be professional, and you better get on my face if you're not professional. You know what I'm saying? So like, I enjoy that about myself. You know what I mean? Like I like being versatile and everything, and I like when people be like, "Oh shoot, I didn't know you was like that." Like, yeah, like you shouldn't have put me in the box. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, I think that's why people sometimes too like be surprised. You don't be like sounding like this or something like that. They like you so goofy. Like I just can't see you doing music. That's why I ain't know it was gonna be like this. So, but when they hear it though, they change their mind though. So
well, you're definitely a great artist. Like I said, I've got to witness a few of your performances. I even got like my own footage of one of your performances. I think 2 songs that you did at the Rick High showcase. Yep. And then, you know, I've seen some footage from other sources and everything. So shout out to you.
Appreciate that.
Continue to do what you're doing. And be who you are. You know, don't let nobody put you in a box. Right. Just be your authentic self and maximize your creativity. Yeah. Like whatever you feel like you're good at, just do something to push towards it. Like, okay, like even if you like on the side, like want to do logos or something like that. Yeah. Like, because like that's how I learned graphic design and everything.
Doing logos?
I like just one day I was like, oh, you know, maybe I want to see if I could do a flyer. Yeah. And I did one. I downloaded the app, did it or whatever, and I'm like, oh, this looks fire. And then I showed somebody, and it was like, oh, that's fire. And I'm like, okay, I'm about to do logos now for $40. Look, if I can do it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm always trying to find different ways to hustle and things like that. That's why I started my podcast, Hustle Season 2.
That's all I was about to say. That's why it's called Hustle Season.
Because I found myself always trying to find a way to, you know, make it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like if the boutique ain't gonna do it, maybe podcasting do it. Podcasting don't do it, maybe this do it.
And that's like the same thing I say too. Like I'm 25. You know, I just turned 25 in June.
Okay. When is your birthday?
June 10th.
Mine's June 3rd.
Oh, that's close enough. But yeah, I just turned 25, so it's like I'm not trying to be stuck on not being where I'm at right now because like I'm still figuring out what I want to do for real. So you know, like I don't, like you said, if you want to do logos, if you want to do your boutique, if you want to do the podcast, find out which one works best for you at that time. Because something that works best for you at that time might not work best for you tomorrow. Yeah. So it's good to keep yourself not in that box and keep yourself busy into these different hobbies and different ways of making new money and reaching new people. It's great to have that quality for real.
Yeah, and you know, I be trying. People be hating on me. Like,
hey, they hate everywhere.
And they be like,
they hate everywhere, man.
What's she doing now? Everything. How about that? All right, so tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at IAmCk.99. That's pretty much all my social medias. Instagram is where I mostly be active on, you know, with my music and stuff. So everything else kind of personal. So y'all know what I mean. Okay. I gotta make me a couple of business pages though.
Okay.
I do that.
Yeah.
Just for my music.
Yeah, just for your music. Just make you like a music page on Facebook. Your Instagram, your personal page can correlate with your music.
Yeah, for sure.
And things like that. So yeah, make sure y'all follow him on social media. He got the showcase coming up November 10th at the Golden Nugget. Make sure y'all pop up for that. Tickets are still on sale for that. He got an EP dropping with a mysterious name.
But right now, what y'all can do?
He gonna tell me as soon as he figured the name out. But I'm not gonna tell y'all. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let him tell y'all.
Y'all can go tap into my ones that's out right now though. So Friendly Neighborhood Dropout and Misunderstood. It's all on Apple Music, all social like streaming platforms. So IAmCk. You type in IAmCk on any streaming platform, all my music will pop up. So make sure y'all go tap into that right now.
Yes, tap into that. And make sure y'all hit that subscribe button for Kitty Quinn Productions, where y'all can view all Hustle Season episodes. I'll have more content dropping for Kitty Quinn Productions soon. But for now, tap into Hustle Season. This has been another great episode with IAmCk. Thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you for having me here.
Yes, and make sure y'all continue to stay hustling and don't let nobody put y'all in a box.
Never.
I am.
How could you turn your back on me? CK.
Day one. you forget where we came from. Whoa, yeah. Look where they started. Demon time used to be humble as ever. I lost friends, but that's what come with the cheddar. Give a fuck about your feelings, don't want pity, nigga, fuck it, do better. You crossed the line a third time, cause you let them. Cause they don't wanna see your white shining, her that wrist frozen. And if they try and take it, we gon' let it rip on them. Shoulda stepped with the butters, left blood on them Rick Owens, I don't trust her. The wife fell in love with a wrist motion. She can't fuck with a nigga like me with that dick potion. Like, damn, a young nigga been in his mood. I get these bitches my heart when they rather want Jimmy Choo's. I ain't rolling 60s, but I done fell in love with the blues. Look, clout chasers, they fell in love with the views. Been fiending to give a verse to these niggas that's still confused. Pen game getting heavy, but shit, this what I do. Why I'm blacking on these beats, cause I still got something to prove, nigga. Demon time, angel on my shoulder that's begging to free my mind. Party with the demons is lit when they free the guys. Reaper on my back, I won't lack till they see the signs. They asking why I get high, cause I smoke medication to ease my mind. And if I don't, me and my niggas on demon time. Why I get high, cause I smoke medication to ease my mind. And if I don't, me and my niggas on demon time, nigga. Damn, I said lately I've been soul searching. Can't keep a good girl for nothing but treat the hoes perfect, cause they more down to earth. I know these hoes worthless, just wanna fuck with no feelings, that be the whole purpose. In fact, I'm all who they say I am, but I don't give a fuck, cause that's just the way that I am. This shit punchin' like mixing the Mac with candy yams. Free my niggas stand out the dreaming that he escaped the jam. One for the niggas that been down since the jit. Two for the niggas that I brought around the gang and got rich. If you can name a nigga in the gang who ain't hit, I might just fly you out the country and pay all the expense. Got in my bag, I don't really get in my feelings now. Fly like an eagle, but niggas don't really see the shine. And fuck the pigs, to be honest, niggas can keep the swine. Been getting green for a minute now, shit, I've been bleeding slime. Tryna change my old ways, all I need is time. I talk to God every morning when I feel weak inside. Never knew being humble could turn to a weakness now. Shit, from now on, said I'm on demon time. Demon time, angel on my shoulder that's begging to free my mind. Party with the demons is lit when they free the guys. Reaper on my back, I won't lack till they see the signs. They asking why I get high, cause I smoke medication to ease my mind. And if I don't, me and my niggas on demon time. Why I get high, cause I smoke medication to ease my mind. And if I don't, me and my niggas on demon time, nigga. On demon time. On demon time. Smoke medication to ease my mind. And if I don't, me and my niggas on demon time. Dirty water shit.